the midnight sun, by the men who moil for food. And the Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was that night on the marge of Lake Labarge, when I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows, and why he left his home in the South to roam round the pole, God only knows. He was always cold. But the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. Though he'd often say in his homely way, he'd rather live in hell. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of the cold. Through our carcass fold, it stabbed like a driven nail when our eyes we'd close. Then the lashes froze. Sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay packed tight in our robes beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed and the stars o'erhead were dancing heel and toe, he turned to me. "Cap," says he, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking that you don't fail my last request." Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. And he said with a sort of a moo, "It's the cursed cold, and it's got me till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet it's not being dead, but the awful dread of that icy grave that pains. And I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains." Well, a pal's last need is a thing to eat, so I swore I wouldn't fail. And we started on at the break of dawn. Oh, he looked ghastly, pale. He crouched on the sleigh and raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that land of death. And I hurried, hard driven, with this corpse half in that I couldn't get rid because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh, and it seemed to say, "You may tax your brawn and brains, but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate those last remains." Well, a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, in my heart, how I cursed that load. in the long, long night, by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring howl out their woes to the homeless snows. Oh, how I loathe that thing! And every day that quiet play seemed to heavier grow. But on I went, the dogs were spent, the grub was getting low, the trail was bad, I felt half mad, but I swore I wouldn't give in, and went off and sing to the hateful thing, and it hearkened with a grin, till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, and there a derelict lay. It was jammed in the ice, but I saw in a trice it was called the Alice May. I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum. Then here, says I with a sudden cry, is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor and lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found lying round, and I heaped the fuel higher. The furnace roared, the blazes soared, such a blaze you seldom see. And I bored a hole in the glowing coal, and I chucked in Sam McGee. Then I made a hike, for I didn't like to hear him sizzle so. And the heavens scowled, the huskies growled, and the wind began to blow. I don't know how long in the snow I rested in grizzly fear. But the stars came out, danced about. Ere again I'd venture near. I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, I'll just take a peek inside. I thought he'd cooked, and it's time I looked. So the door I opened wide, and there sat Sam, looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile you could see a mile. And he said, please close the door. It's fine in here, but I greatly fear you lit in that cold storm. Why, since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold in the Arctic trails, and their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was that night on the marge of Lake Labarge when I cremated Sam McGee.